What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're doing a little bit of a different video, and I have to give a quick shout out to Hezzy Not Moving for the suggestion. He said LeBron James says he wants to buy a team in Las Vegas. Do a video, please. I've never done an expansion rebuild before, I don't think, so definitely this is new for me. So today, since a lot of you guys liked his comment, we are doing an expansion rebuild, bringing a team to Las Vegas. Before we get into today's video, guys, especially for this video, if you guys could quickly drop a like to let me know you guys like this type of video, because if it doesn't get a ton of likes, I probably won't do something like this again. So I just need to know you guys want to see something like this, you know what I mean? So yeah, so apparently LeBron James wants to buy a team in Las Vegas, obviously, or wants to own a team in Las Vegas, and NBA has been talked about for expanding for quite some time. Not sure when it's going to exactly happen. But yeah, so here we are. I also added the Seattle Supersonics here as well to make it even. So you have a team in Vegas, a team in Seattle, and then someone did comment and say that I should simulate years in the future. That way LeBron James is retired, but I don't think I can do an expansion draft if I simulate. I don't know how that would work. So here we are. So I do want to take a look at this and kind of see how this would look. So as far as I guess you get to protect players when it comes to like expanding, which I think is pretty cool. So we'll see kind of what we can get in our expansion draft for this team and kind of rebuild from there. So this should be a lot of fun. So let's go to the draft. And I've never, like I said, if I've done this before, I don't remember at all. So let's go to the expansion draft. So we have the Seattle Supersonics choosing first. They choose Porzingis first. Okay. So I imagine we take on the salary if we draft a player like that. Okay. So salary wise, let's see who's making all the money. So Westbrook, of course, isn't protected. You have like Gary Harris down here. Let's see who the best overalls are, I guess. Let's go with that route. So we have John Wall, Klay Thompson. Okay. You have Draymond Green, Bojan Bogdanovic, Al Horford. So I guess this is how it would really go in real life if you had to like expand it. If a team, you know, there was expansion teams, you would draft. And as far as drafting, I don't really know who I'd want to go with, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like my first pick should be a guy I want to build around, right? But I don't see a single player I'm sitting here like, yeah, I want to build around that guy. And I just don't see any. So this might be kind of tough, low key, not going to lie to you. But maybe there's a little bit of a steal here somewhere. So they went and took Porzingis, which I find very interesting. But again, yeah, there's really like nobody. So I feel like at this point, maybe I should just be looking for role players. And then once we get to the offseason, that's where I find my guys. So the fact that Marcus Smart isn't protected is kind of crazy to me. But I guess DeAnthony Melton being 23 years old, 80 overall, is that my first pick? I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really want to take a veteran here, I think. I kind of want to grab some young role players and just kind of build that way. So I think that is going to be my strategy. Let me know if there's a better strategy than that, but I guess I am going to take DeAnthony Melton with my first pick. Okay. So I took a 23-year-old guard, which is nice. I'm looking for young guys, I think. I'm looking to draft young players and then, like, you know, build from there. So Luke Kennard at 25 is interesting to me. I think I'm going to take him as well. So that's my backcourt, I guess, for year number one. They take Draymond and Carmelo. I didn't even realize Draymond was available, but was he there the whole time? I didn't even know he was there. So took Melton and took Luke Kennard. Okay. Maybe I should have just simulated and seen what this, what the computer did for me, but probably would have been a disaster if they did. They probably would have taken all the crazy salaries, but I kind of like it this way. Maybe I'll draft a few more and then I'll call it good. I don't really want Kevin Huerter's salary. We have Maurice Wagner, Joe Harris, Jeff Green, Goga Badaste, I guess, could be interesting. We'll go ahead and take him. So yeah, we're definitely going to be pretty poverty year number one, which is fine, which is totally fine for me. But this is interesting for sure. So like Kim Birch, you got Derek Favors. I'm going to probably take a couple more picks and then I'm going to let the CPU take whoever else. So Tony Bradley, I guess I'll take him as well. Yeah, our team is going to suck. They take John Wall and they take DeMarcus Cousins. So the Seattle Supersonics are looking to be interesting year number one. I'm looking to tank and be bad, I guess. Really don't know how this whole thing would work, but a couple more picks. Bruce Brown I'll take here, and then I'll go ahead and take, last but not least, do I take Marcus Smart? I mean, Marcus Smart's a freaking stud. The fact that he is even here right now is kind of crazy to me. But I'm going to take him. I'm going to take Marcus Smart. I'm going to take him. I love Marcus Smart, but I'm going to simulate the rest of the draft, and I'm going to see what my team looks like. Okay, so after that is all said and done, we're going to load our 2023 draft class. Or actually, well, yeah. Well, this is going to look a little different. I guess I got to load 2022 then because none of these rookies are going to be here. So I guess we're pretending. They took Bojan Bogdanovic for me. They have DeAnthony Melton, Marcus Smart, Brooke Lopez they took as well, Luke Kennard, Bruce Brown, Gogo Badotsi. But yeah, year number one, they took Watford and Jose Alvarado, which is really cool. But for the most part, they took a bunch of young players, and we have some veterans, which are expiring contracts. So low-key, 2K kind of set me up for a good run here. So I'm pretty happy with that. So let's look at the team. It's Anthony Melton, it's Luke Kennard, it's Bruce Brown, it's Bojan, it's Brooke Lopez, it's Marcus Smart, it's Jose Alvarado, Goga, and Trent Watford, and Tony Bradley. Yeah, we are going to be pretty bad year number one, I imagine. I am going to start Marcus Smart, though, over D'Anthony Melton. Or, actually, let's do this. Let's start Marcus. Well, what is Marcus Smart listed as? Is he a point guard or shooting guard right now? He's point guard. I'm going to move him to shooting guard, and then he's going to start over Luke Kennard. So we'll have that instead. So it would be D'Anthony Melton and Marcus Smart. So next year, though, like I said, Marcus Smart may not be. But, yeah, Marcus Smart's on a long-term contract, though. I'm so okay with that because he's a really good player. And then we'll have Bojan on an expiring contract, and Brooke Lopez will be on an expiring contract. So low-key could set myself up for the future for like a crazy trade. But this year, we're probably going to be pretty damn bad. We'll just kind of see how things go. LeBron James team here in Las Vegas. Let's see how we do year number one. We're probably going to be pretty bad, like I said. But we're going to be rebuilding the team from there. Pretty much starting from scratch, low-key. The Luka Doncic still wins MVP, even though this isn't the same file. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons, 6-man on the Nets. Giannis, Defensive Player. D'Anthony Melton wins Most Improved Player. I find it very interesting that 2K doesn't show the uniforms or the logo here. It's kind of weird to me, but maybe it's because I don't know if it's the certain one I downloaded, but regardless, I mean, I'm sure we were pretty bad. It looks like, okay, never mind. I'm tripping, but I do want to look at what the Seattle Supersonics roster looked like as well. So, Supersonics, they had Porzingis, Draymond Green. Yeah, this is a team that was low-key competing right now. I mean, they actually have a pretty good roster. It's a bunch of veterans. Like, if this team was, thrown back to 2010, this team would have won a championship probably. I mean, Carmelo, John Wall, Draymond Green, Kristaps, but wait, was Porzingis even drafted at that point? He was drafted in 2015, so never mind, not 2010, but you get what I'm saying. Like, this definitely would have been an interesting roster. And then Draymond was drafted in 2012, so yeah, I'm tripping. But regardless, we did not make the playoffs, obviously. And then I do want to look at the stats real quick, but this offseason, we're basically looking for our franchise player. Bojan averaged 21 points per game for us. D'Anthony Melton with 15, and then 12 from Brooke Lopez, 12 from Jose, and Luke Kennard with 11. So we are basically looking for a franchise guy we want to build around. Who does LeBron James want to build around in the offseason is my question. And I'm not sure who that's going to be, but we're going to be looking for a team that wants to make a trade. The Brooklyn Nets go on to win a championship with Kyrie Irving as your finals MVP. And then we're also going to have a lottery pick. So maybe we use this lottery pick to, build around whoever this is going to be, like whatever player. Carmelo retires on the Seattle Supersonics, but it kind of depends where we fall in the lottery, obviously, but let's go straight to that. So in the draft lottery, we are projected pick number 9. Okay, so Sonics are projected 14. And then the Knicks, I guess the lottery expanded to 16. Okay, which is interesting. So 16 teams are in the lottery this year. Okay, well, the Knicks get the 16th overall pick. Okay, well, I'm actually not going to watch this whole thing because we're probably not going to get a number 1 overall pick or anything like that. But Trailblazers get number 1, and then we get... What pick did we get? We got number 9. So we stayed at number 9. So we have the 9th overall pick. And then we also have like the Grizzlies, the Sonics, Bulls, the Knicks. This is so weird to me, but this is also really cool. And I feel like the logos look a lot different. Or if I don't know. Regardless, let's get into this offseason. Staff signing. Yeah, we're going to fire our head coach. I don't even know who he is. So I'm going to go for a different head coach out here. And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody real, but just somebody who's better than what we had. Because we have Steven here. So I'm going to take Steven from the Rockets. I haven't seen him in my file at all, which sucks, but I'm gonna take Daryl Henderson here. I'm gonna fill out the coaching staff, and then we got to figure out who is going to be our player we're going to build around going forward, because we do not have that right now. Marcus Smart is like my only piece, and maybe D'Anthony Melton as well, but Marcus Smart and D'Anthony Melton are like my only 2 pieces that I feel like are like role player type guys going forward. So to the draft, we have the 9th overall pick, and in this draft particular, we obviously have a lot of good options here. Well, I'm not looking at the actual draft. Prospect scouting. You have Jabari, but obviously we're not gonna have a top 3 pick to get any of these guys. But we still might have somebody fall to me that's gonna be pretty good. But I want to take a look at around the league, because we have all of our draft assets, right? Because I mean, we just started our damn franchise. So should we come out with a bang here and make a trade for a team that is looking to move on from a certain player, and then whatever player we get in this trade is going to be the guy we build around. So we have Karl-Anthony Towns, which is interesting. The Blazers, Damian Lillard, but he's a little up there in age for me as far as starting a franchise with. You got Bradley Beal, don't want him either. The Bucks, the Bulls, the Cavaliers, the Celtics, The Celtics are buying Jaylen Brown. Sounds like an intriguing player. You have John Morant from the Grizzlies. Not going to happen. Trae Young, John Collins. Miami Heat Tyler Hero definitely could be available, but we don't really have a ton to offer them. And then we got like LaMelo Ball, which that would be fun, but it's probably not going to happen that way. De'Aaron Fox also sounds kind of intriguing to me to be the guy that I kind of like has a starting piece for this team. So maybe we go for De'Aaron Fox. I actually like the idea of that. So that is who we're going to go for. De'Aaron Fox is going to bring all the excitement into the world to this Las Vegas team. So we're going to go for my man De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings, a team that's maybe looking to make a change, or if De'Aaron Fox requested a trade, they would have to like blow it up. So we have Bojan Bogdanovic is expiring money. We also have Brook Lopez expiring money, and then we have all of our draft assets. So 2023 unprotected, and then let's say 2025 unprotected. And obviously we are trading our draft capital, which sucks, but I'm looking to make a move. So all this for De'Aaron Fox, they agree. So just like that, De'Aaron Fox is our brand new point guard here in Las Vegas, which is really nice. And Marcus Smart is his backcourt mate to him as well. But we're also looking to make a good draft pick here at number 9. So let's go see what we can get at number 9. So let's see how the draft's gone so far. So Jabari goes number 1. Number 2 is Chet. So all 3 of the bigs go top 3. You have AJ Griffin, Shaedon Sharpe, Johnny Davis, Jaden Ivey, Washington. And then we have our pick at either Keegan Murray or Benedict Mathurin or even Dyson Daniels. But I think I am going to take Keegan Murray, 6'8" forward here for this team, or for this Las Vegas team. So Keegan Murray, welcome to the roster. And then in the second round, we're going to be taking, I mean, it doesn't matter too much who we take, but I'm going to take Jalen Williams here. And just like that, we have ourselves a very, very interesting team for this next year. So Jalen Williams and Keegan Murray, welcome to the team. Goga Badate, Metu, Bradley declines, which is fine. Qualifying offers, none. And then for free agency, we might have some money, which we could spend here in free agency as well. So might even be able to add more talent. So we have D'Anthony Melton and De'Aaron Fox, which is good as our backcourt or point guard duo. Then you have Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, Landry Shamet, which that money is actually going to hold us back a little bit. Keegan Murray and Lamar Stevens, and you have Trenton Watford, Metu, and then you have Goga Badate and Jalen Williams. But how much money do we have? Do we have money? No, because we have so many contracts that are kind of holding us back. Bradley Beal, DeAndre Ayton. I mean, I would love nothing more than to offer somebody a contract out here, but we don't have the money. Can we offer Mitchell Robinson? Damn, Mitchell Robinson wants some damn money. Holy moly. Okay. I am going to trade somebody. So Luke Kennard or Landry Shamet. I think I'm going to trade Landry Shamet, who is making a little bit too much money for my liking. So I'm going to try to get off some money here. A first round pick from the Grizzlies, a second round pick. The Hornets are off me a first and a second. I'm just going to take the second off their hands, and I'll be happy with that. Landry Shamet, not worth really a first in my opinion. So don't want to totally cheese the 2K system if people are asking why I didn't just take the first. So we got some money out of there. And then Luke Kennard, I mean, I don't know. This team needs a center very badly. So DeAndre Ayton obviously sounds the most intriguing. If I could get DeAndre Ayton here. Nurkic, we barely don't have enough money for him, but he would be an interesting center, but he's not really the guy. Mo Bamba would actually be really intriguing here. How much money would I be able to get? 2-year deal for Mo Bamba. Would he accept that? Or are the Magic going to match? Mo Bamba, renounce Bruce Brown. Mo Bamba gets matched. Damn, okay. That would have been cool. But Robinson, unrestricted, kind of same thing, but he does want a ton of money that I'm not willing to dish out, to be honest with you. So maybe we just wait till next year, because this free agency class isn't great. Maybe we just use another year to tank. Obviously, we're going to have our draft pick next, or do we not? No, we don't have our draft pick next year. We traded it for De'Aaron Fox. So we'll kind of see how things go, I guess, in that order. So let's go to player progression, and let's just see how the team is looking. So Keegan Murray is going to be our starting small forward. De'Aaron Fox is our guy right now. And then D'Anthony Melton, Marcus Smart, Keegan Murray, Luke Kennard, Goga Badate. So obviously still some work to be done, but we found our franchise guy in De'Aaron Fox. Marcus Smart, good player as well. Then Keegan Murray was our other guy we drafted. So, I mean, we got some pieces, but we're not anywhere close to where we want to be just yet. Definitely some more work still to be done. But this is fun so far. Power ranking is not available for us. Oh, now it is. 22nd. Okay. So this is going to be your starters. It's going to be De'Aaron Fox. I'm starting Marcus Smart. I don't care. I don't know why they want to start Luke Kennard. I'm starting Marcus Smart. So it'll be De'Aaron Fox, Marcus Smart, Keegan Murray, Metu, Goga Badate, D'Anthony Melton, Luke Kennard, Jose Alvarado, and then Trenton Watford. So definitely, like I said, some more work to be done for sure. Proficiency-wise, we're 3-star, pace and space. We could be, yeah, I guess we'll leave it at pace and space for this year. So we'll see how things go this year. I do want to look at some shot tendencies. So De'Aaron Fox is very high, which I like. Marcus Smart will move up a little bit. And then Keegan Murray, since literally we have nothing else to show for, I want him to shoot a lot as well. So just become a stud for us, Keegan Murray. I'm assuming this year, we'll see how things go. We're going to probably be bad again, which sucks because we don't actually have our draft pick this year. But we'll find a workaround. So Luka once again wins MVP, averaging 42 points and a triple-double. Shout out to him. Keegan Murray wins Rookie of the Year, which is exciting to see. Efficiency, he wasn't too bad. Then 6 man goes to Ben Simmons, Giannis Defensive Player. Claxton, Most Improved. And then Willie Green, Coach of the Year. But LeBron James, if you guys can see, let me point it out to him. Yeah, LeBron James over here, you know, kind of looking over me, seeing what my moves are and stuff. He's not very happy with me right now. We're the 15th seed and we traded our pick. So we're not going to get that draft pick, and it might be like the first overall pick or something crazy. So yeah, LeBron James not too happy with me right now, but I will get it figured out. I got this. So we got the Pelicans going on to win it all over the Cavaliers, but we need to make the playoffs. Year number 3, I want my goal to be making the playoffs. So we got to get aggressive this offseason. I'm going to be so heartbroken if my draft pick is number 1 overall. It is projected. Where's it? Oh, it's projected. Or I guess it's projected 4. Okay, 4 via Vegas. Hopefully it's not the number 1 overall pick. I'll be so heartbroken. It is 7. Okay, that's not too bad. It fell all the way to 7. Sonics got the number 2 overall pick. Shout out to the Seattle Supersonics. I'm not sure why it doesn't show the logo, but regardless, the Seattle Supersonics. And then we obviously don't have a pick because we traded it. So staff signing. We got everything still here, which is fine. Guess I'll sign a Wing Whisperer real quick. But again, it is time to make another move because LeBron James is getting very, very impatient with me. He's not used to missing the playoffs 2 years in a row. So we got to figure it out. So let's go to the draft and let's see what we can do here. So we don't have a draft pick at all. We have our second round pick, which is at number 4. But we do have some salaries that we can maybe combine together. So let's see if there's another player out on the market worth some assets to give up. Got the Pistons rebuilding. So right now, De'Aaron Fox is, what is he, 25 years old? Okay, so let's find like a 25-year-old stud to put next to De'Aaron Fox to put this team in the right direction. So let's see if we can find that. Brandon Ingram, the Pistons are not. The Raptors are contending. The Rockets have Jalen Green, but that's not going to be possible to get. The Spurs, DeJounte Murray. We don't need another guard. I'm kind of looking for a forward this time around. Devin Booker would be cool. Devin Booker and De'Aaron Fox backcourt would be intriguing, but they're not going to trade him, it looks like. The Supersonics are rebuilding, and they don't really have anybody that I want. Maybe Porzingis, but not really doing it for me. Shea, and then you got the Timberwolves, which Karl-Anthony Towns still could be the intriguing guy to target, but it looks like he's expiring. So maybe we just sign Towns upright, or no, he has 1 year of his contract. So never mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get Cat here to pair him up with De'Aaron Fox, and we're going to see how that goes for us. So I'm going to offer them D'Anthony Melton, who's been a really good asset for us, and I'll offer Luke Kennard, Trayvon Watford, Lamar Stevens, or what else can I offer? I have Keegan Murray, but I'm going to try not to offer Keegan Murray in this trade. I have my second round pick. All this for Karl-Anthony Towns, who can't say no. Obviously, they do say no. This 2026 pick, they don't agree. And I'm just going to continue to trade draft assets. This video is crazy. Or do we trade Keegan Murray? Do I trade Keegan Murray after his rookie year? Do I do it? I don't really want to. Or do I just sign a free agency? Maybe I free up the money to sign a free agency. Maybe that would be the better avenue to take. I won't do that. We'll just jump into the draft. I'll let the CPU take whoever they want in round 2. We'll get this guy and then player options. Jose Alvarado, Lamar Stevens, RJ. I'm going to decline RJ. And then qualifying offers. Goga Badatste. I actually don't want, but I can renounce him. Jokic. For $60 million off, be able to offer Jokic a contract. Okay, LeBron James is here as well. Zion Williamson. So there is some guys we could offer. So I'm going to have to free up some money. Luke Kennard, you got to go this offseason. So Marcus Smart may have to go as well. We'll see. Luke Kennard will offer. We can get a first from Cleveland, which, sure, I'll take a couple first-round picks from Cleveland. Sure, why not? Luke Kennard could, maybe be worth that. Probably not, though. So I'll take that. And then Jose Alvarado, D'Anthony Melton. Okay. Do we have the money to go for Jokic now? No. Okay, not yet. But we're going to get there. Unrestricted, we have like Porzingis. Yeah, none of those guys are doing it for me. I want Jokic. We need a little bit more money freed up, and that's going to maybe come with trading D'Anthony Melton, which I wouldn't love to do, or we could trade Marcus Smart as well, which I might just trade Marcus Smart, unfortunately. So we get Luke Kennard in a first-round pick back. We can get John Conchar in a first. Yeah, I'll do that. We're going to get all that money freed up, and that's going to give us the ability to sign Nikola Jokic to be the brand new foundational piece for, never mind, he's going to the Grizzlies. The Outlaws, we're not even close to getting him under contract. Wow, that sucks. Okay, what else can we get? We could sign LeBron James, low-key. We could. He has 8 offers, 1 from the Knicks. I don't really want LeBron, though, to be honest with you. Tyler Hero is here. Garland. We need to get somebody. RJ Barrett's restricted. RJ would be my other guy that I'd be interested in. I'll offer him a contract. I feel like the Knicks are going to match. Tyler Hero, same thing. I'll offer him a contract. Garland, same thing. I would love Garland. Zion, same thing. We're not going to be able to get Jokic, which is really unfortunate. That's who I would have wanted. John Morant's going to get matched. So let's see if we can get RJ. You got Jokic and Hero. Are the Knicks going to match? And they do. So we have struck out. Jokic is still here. Wait, maybe we haven't struck out just yet. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we still have a chance. Let's see. We're still in moratorium. Supersonics have his #1 offer now. Wait, he agreed with me. We get Jokic. We get Jokic to be the guy. Jokic and De'Aaron Fox is our brand new pairing here in Las Vegas. So now we have a De'Aaron Fox, D'Anthony Melton, Jose Alvarado. We have Keegan Murray, and we have Trendon Watford, and we have Jokic, and then Jalen Williams. Okay, I'm happy with this. We need some bench pieces, though. We don't need guards. We need some forwards. So we have O'Shea Brissett, which, yes, I would love O'Shea Brissett, even as a starter, to be honest with you, going forward. So O'Shea Brissett, welcome back. And then anybody else worth the money going for? Gallinari, you got, okay, I guess Metu is still out here, which we could offer him a contract and then trade him. So let's do that. Metu will offer a contract too, and maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't. And then Zeller, any centers worth signing? We got Zeller, I guess, and offer him like a 1-year deal. Maybe he'd be a good backup, but okay. We have our new foundation. So it is now Jokic, Fox, and Keegan Murray is our big 3, which is an intriguing big 3. It's interesting, but I'm not sure it's all that good. But we need to make one more trade. I feel like we need a shooting guard. I like my power forwards. I like my center, obviously. We need a shooting guard. John Kachar is not doing it for me. D'Anthony Melton would probably have to be in the trade, or Metu will have to be in the trade. Either way, we need a shooting guard who doesn't make too much money, but is going to put us exactly where we want to be. So let's see if that is out there. Point guard / shooting guard. I guess we got to do the money as well because we need some a certain amount of money. So position, point guard, shooting guard, and then money is going to be like around, I don't know, let's say, I guess we're going to get up to like 18 million a year. Let's say 18 million a year. LaMelo Ball, not going to be possible. DeJounte Murray from the Spurs could be a really good player to go for. I actually like the idea of that. Desmond Bane, not going to be available. Simon's going to be tough to get. Jalen Brunson. I like DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray and De'Aaron Fox in my backcourt. Yes, please. D'Anthony Melton's going to have to be in the trade. He's a 3-star trade asset, so we've turned him into a good asset. Jose Alvarado, and then we need a little bit more money in here, and I'll offer you Lamar Stevens as well. So all this for DeJounte Murray. They do not agree to that. I have a pick I got from the Grizzlies, and I have a pick I got from the... Oh, I guess that's my pick. I'm going to try to keep it this time so LeBron James doesn't, hate me. But, okay. A second, and that's all I'm going to offer. Okay, that's not going to happen either. Jalen Williams. All this for DeJounte Murray. They agree. Okay, we got DeJounte Murray, and now we have a very good team here in Las Vegas. Jokic, Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, and then O'Shea Brissett. I'm going to move DeJounte Murray to the shooting guard spot. He does go down overall, which is fine. But now we have a very good backcourt with DeJounte Murray, De'Aaron Fox, and then John Kachar. You have Keegan Murray. You have O'Shea Brissett, Trendon Watford, Metu, and then Cody Zeller. So I actually kind of wish I didn't trade. I guess Metu would be the backup center, which is fine. But we need a forward or a backup point guard, which we're still in free agency. So Bledsoe or James Ennis, I guess. One of these guys will be fine. But regardless, we're happy with that. Player progression, let's go see how it treats us. But now we should have a team that could easily get into the postseason. Keegan Murray developing as well. So yeah, very, very ecstatic with the situation here in Las Vegas. Now LeBron James, trying my best to make you happy, man. And I'm feeling really good about this. Could this team win a championship in year number 3 after not being anywhere close to the playoffs? Let's see. We've been in the lottery each and every time. Power ranking is going to land us this year at number 7. So they are very high on us this year. They have all the confidence in the world we're going to be a good team. Trendon Watford is your starting power forward. Jokic is your starting center. Cody Zeller, O'Shea Brissett, Metu, and John Kachar. Solid enough. Proficiency-wise is 4-star pace and space. We could, okay, I'm going to move, or it could be 4-star balance, but we'll stay at pace and space. Everyone's a good fit here, and I'm very, very excited about this. So let's go ahead and see how we do this season. I'm going to change Steven to pace and space, and we're going to go on to win a championship this year. I have all the confidence in the world in that. So Luka is once again your MVP. Scooter Henderson wins Rookie of the Year on the Seattle Supersonics for them. Again, it's not really showing their jersey and logo and stuff, but whatever. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Chris Koloko is your most approved on the Hornets, and then Chris Finch is your Coach of the Year, and Nathan Mack is your Executive. on the Timberwolves. And then here you go for all NBA teams. We should have Jokic on here somewhere representing the Outlaws, the Las Vegas Outlaws, but no Jokic. I mean, there was a lot of help on our roster, so maybe that's why. But yes, boys, we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference here. So Las Vegas ends up getting the first seed. 25 from De'Aaron Fox, 21 and 10 rebounds and 8 assists from Jokic, 19 from Keegan Murray, and then 19 from DeJounte Murray. So this team was really good, and I'm really hoping for a good performance here in the playoffs and maybe win a championship here after this quick turnaround. We went from the lottery back-to-back to first seed, which is exactly where LeBron James wanted us. We were able to accomplish his goals. So can we beat the Pacers in round 1 and go on to the NBA Finals? Let's see. Similarly, current round against Indiana, and we're going to beat them in 5-W. Now we get to play the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James' former team, obviously. So this is our roster going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The colors are actually really similar. So, hopefully they don't end up wearing the same color jerseys for one of the games. But regardless, we gave them Luke Kennard. I don't know if that was their missing piece. Game 1, we're up 1-0. 130 to 104. 27 from Fox, 22 from Garland. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Game 3, we're up 3-0. Can we beat them in 4? Yes, we can. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals, playing the team that won a championship last year. They have Kyrie, Cameron Thomas, Barnes, Kevin Durant, Jakob Poeltl, Ben Simmons. They actually have a really good team. Harrison Barnes had a really good pickup for the Nets, by the way. They have Jaden Hardy and Daron Sharp. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. They built a very good team over there in Brooklyn. But game 1, we're up 1-0. Beat them badly, 39-6, and Keegan Murray had 6 steals in that game. Let's go. Game 2, we're up 2-0. Game 3, they do win game 3. They win game 4. Can we win game 5, though? Yes, we can. Can we win game 6? Yes, we can. We're in the NBA Finals in Las Vegas. Let's go. Las Vegas home finals. Let's go. And now we get to play the Grizzlies. Okay. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Beat them badly. Game 2, 2-0. We beat them 3-1? No. Okay, this is exactly where we were last time. Let's see if we can take care of business here in game 5, because this is our best chance, man. We can hoist a trophy in year number 3 of this expansion team with the Las Vegas Outlaws. I keep wanting to say Aces, but I think that's the WNBA team, if I'm not mistaken. We are going to lose game 5, which is really, really unfortunate, because I do not want to lose here. I want to win a championship. I want to hoist a trophy right now for this team. So let's see if we can take care of business here in game 6 and force a game 7 back to Vegas. That would be really cool if we can. Our logo is missing, but that's okay. The Grizzlies are a good team. It's looking good so far. It pushes back to Vegas. We are in business, and it's looking good. It's looking good, and we do push it back to Vegas. 132-109, Jokic 35 and 12. Game 7 in Las Vegas. We might have to jump into this game as well on top of that, because that would be some fun to see what this court even looks like. But let's go, baby. Come on. Looking good. Looking good. It's a close game. It's a close game, actually. So I'm not going to say we're in the clear yet. Actually, we're kind of running away with it a little bit. It is going to be, let's go, 95 to 128. We have won a championship with this Las Vegas team owned by none other than LeBron James. And this is the court here. Look at this damn court. It's actually low-key kind of trash, but that's okay. It was just a user-downloaded one. So let's go. Come on, give me a screen. Actually, I can just drain out the clock. What am I doing? I don't even need to. I mean, LeBron James should come out here somewhere. He should come out on the court and celebrate as well. Maybe he could say, Las Vegas, this is for you, or something. Let's go. 3 from De'Aaron Fox. Doesn't matter. We have won this game. We have taken the Grizzlies out in 7 games and won a championship with this Las Vegas expansion team. And I don't know what the Las Vegas name would be, but you assume once the NBA does expand, it'll be Seattle Supersonics probably, or Seattle Sonics, whatever they call it, and probably a team in Vegas, or I've heard Kansas City in the past before as well. So yeah, I'm excited though. I think Vegas definitely probably more intriguing than Kansas City though. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. This one was a lot of fun. Definitely need to know if you guys would like to see something like this for the future. But I am excited to win a championship with this team. Really, really fun stuff. This was interesting to me. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, it's not showing Adam Silver, and I don't know what's going on. I think 2K is glitching out right now, but they don't want to sell the championship. Do they not show the championship celebration on expansion team? It's not doing it for me. It's really just not even showing it. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it there. We want a championship. That's all that matters. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.